I have started.
Well, I want to say to the leaders of the Interyouth in Malamulele, thank you for the opportunity that you gave to me to can at least add value to one of the young people or two who are out there. I'll be speaking with you this day on purpose. It is very, very important that you should live a life of a purpose. We need to understand that purpose is very, very important in life. I mean, knowing or finding your purpose or identifying your purpose as a young person, it is very, very critical. First of all, what is purpose? It is the reason behind everything's creation. So before anything was ever created, there was first a need for it. And that demanded that something be created for that particular thing. And in this case, we're talking about you as a young person. You were created for a particular reason. You were created to do something, to solve some problems. You were created to better the life. So what is key is for you to find out as to what is your purpose. And this will cost you a lot because finding a purpose is a journey. It is not something that you can just grasp here. It is not something that you can just say, oh yeah, I found it now. It is something that you'll have to work on it. It is a journey. So it is very, very important to understand that in this journey, you need to have what we call a deep self-search or an introspection. You need to first look deep down within you as to what are your abilities? What is your passion? What are your skills? What is it that you enjoy doing? Some could be at school today, they could be learning this and that, but you may find that that is not necessarily their passion. Their passion could be playing some sport, it could be maybe musical, it could be maybe doing something artistic. So it is important that you need to first look deep in the inside of you and find out, who am I? Why am I here? What was the reason for my birth? Why am I born in such a time as this? All of these are critical questions that you need to have. Now, it is important then as you try to identify your purpose in this life, try to check as to what is it that God has freely equipped you with. What are your gifts? What are your talents? Then that is key. The moment you find your talents, the moment you find your gifts, it is now will become very much more easier for you to can start the journey of your purpose. When we speak of purpose, this is something that fulfills you. You feel satisfied when you do it. This is something that brings peace to you. After you would have done this thing, you will find yourself that you are happy, you are enjoying life, and you feel it is great with you. Excuse me. In other words, this is something that brings greater joy to your life. So in your journey of identifying your purpose, number one, you need to have what we call passion. You need to have a desire, you need to have a will. You must be burning in your inside. If you are to do this thing, you burn, you have that desire in you. Number two, you shall have to take responsibility on that which God has given to you. On your giftings, on your talents, you shall need to take responsibility to make sure that you better your skills, you better your talent, you improve yourself. If there is a need of you getting some schooling in that particular aspect, you just do it. Number 3, you shall need to encourage yourself, more especially when you are to do the most difficult things. For example, you might find that your purpose is something that you are to do which nobody in your family has ever done. Maybe this is something that your parents may not even support you. You know, maybe you say to them, Mena, I don't want to do this schooling thing. You know, I feel if I can just do the dance. And yet they want you to go to school and so forth. So you shall need to learn to encourage yourself as you face those difficult moments, those difficult challenges around you. And then as you try to identify, your purpose, number 4, you will need to learn to surround yourself with positive people. Find positive people. These are the people who shall speak to you, who shall encourage you, who shall interpret your dreams and your visions as you begin to talk to them. And the 5th thing that I want you to take into cognizance, it is that you shall need to learn to speak, learn to create what you want to see in the path of your life or in the journey of your life. As you identify your purpose in your life, learn to speak positive.